What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Commander RestlessCorpse, and welcome back to Elite Dangerous. This is going to be probably... Look, I say this every time, but I really do think that today is going to be a short video because the servers are going down in like 30 minutes. So it's not like I have enough time to really do any kind of quote-unquote exploring in the video, but I do want to talk about, first of all, I seem to have kind of made an error in my route plotting because this system is waypoint 4 and waypoint 5 is a money patch, but I can't seem to figure out a route to it. Like it just seems that there seems to be like this dead zone around it that is not like of stars that are too far away, it's just not letting me jump to it. So I don't know if I need to like run my fuel way down when I get close to it and see if I can make a jump into the patch. But I set like a subway point to right under it to see if I can maybe get up there from there. So we'll see. But I'm going in there. I'm hoping that I'm not going to back myself into a system that I can't jump out of. But if that happens, what I'll probably do is just super cruise around until my fuel's really low and see if it increases my jump range. But there's something that has been going on YouTube for the last couple of days that is absolutely crazy. And I'm talking like ridiculous, scummy, and illegal crazy. So, alright, I don't play Counter-Strike Global Offensive. I've never played a Counter-Strike game. I thought about maybe playing CSGO once or twice. You know, I thought about picking it up like on a console or something. I don't know. Obviously, that was probably a while ago. But so the thing about CSGO is that you can get these skins for your weapons, and apparently these skins are like super sought after. Like that's people just go crazy over these skins, and they're apparently worth money. Now I guess you can get them in like loot crates or something, kind of the same way that Call of Duty does it. I'm sure Call of Duty got it from Counter-Strike, but you like. Yeah, you open these loot crates and you have a chance to get, you know, these skins, and I guess some skins are actually worth a lot of money as like collectibles or whatever. I mean, it really reminds me of like baseball cards and football cards back when I was a kid, or like a little bit later when I was in high school. Like I played Magic the Gathering, and a lot of those cards were like really, really valuable. It's a shame that I lost all my cards a long time ago, like 12 years ago, 13 years ago, something like that, because they'd probably be worth a whole lot now. Because the cards that I lost like 12, 13 years ago, I had for 6, 7 years. So, you know, whatever. The point is, apparently these skins are worth a lot of money, like to people that play it as collectibles and whatnot. And this has kind of spawned these betting sites, like CSGO betting sites, where you can go to these sites, you can ante up your skins and then bet against other people who ante up their skins, and whoever wins gets the skins. And you know, you can sell these skins, I guess, on these sites for actual money, and it's essentially a gambling site. And there's been a lot of controversy over a certain gambling site lately called CSGOLotto. Alright? Now, there are two very, very big YouTubers in, I guess, the CSGO community, and probably a couple other things. Like, I think I saw one of these guys' videos for, like, The Division, when I was playing The Division, if you guys remember that. I was really into it, and then I was totally not into it because it was stupid and I hated it. But I guess one of the guys' name is Pro Syndicate, one of the other guys' name is T Martin. Alright? These are like really big, I guess CSGO, possibly other games as well. I don't know. Maybe Call of Duty. I don't know. But they started making all these, you know, videos about themselves betting these skins on this website, CSGOLotto. And their videos were getting a lot of views, and it was drawing a lot of people to that site. And because all they were uploading are, you know, wins. Like they were winning lots of money, like sometimes, you know, tens of thousands of dollars on these sites betting skins and whatever. And it turns out that they actually own the site. But they didn't say that in their videos. They, as a matter of fact, the one video that everybody keeps showing from T. Martin is him saying, you know, we found this site and I jumped on the site and I wanted to try it out and I won a small pot of like $67 or something like that. And he was talking about how cool it was, even though it was a small pot, how it made him feel really awesome. So he wanted to keep playing and he thought it was really cool. And he like talked to these guys on Twitter and they were going to give him a sponsorship and blah, blah, blah. Well, it turns out he actually created the site. Him and this guy, Pro Syndicate, are the president and the vice president of this website. They started the website. They started the company, and they were promoting their company under like false pretenses. They were, you know, it essentially comes down to they're showing their fans, look, it's this easy to make this much money. We went on this site and we started gambling and we're doing really well and you should come and check it out too. And they threw the description down there, or the links down their subscription. They were like, you know, come try this out. It'll be really cool. If I can make money on it, so can you, type of thing. And then it turns out that they own the site, which is against the law because you actually are required to state in the video, if I were ever to get big enough to where a company would want to pay me to promote their video game, which happens, they'll pay you money and you just make a video playing the game, and you don't have to say it's great or anything. I mean, it depends, I guess, on the stipulation of the contract or whatever, but you just have to play the game. Like, that's one of the things that YouTubers can do. But if I were to ever do that, I would have to state up front that I was being paid for the video. That's the law. So, once again, these YouTubers were leading everyone to believe that they stumbled upon this site and they won big and it was really cool and that easy and everybody should come check it out because they can win big too. Well, H3 Productions is one of the guys that I've talked about before. I absolutely love that channel and their other channel, Ethan and Hila. Those guys are absolutely hilarious. I watch them every time they put out a video, and to be honest, sometimes I get sad when they don't put out a video. But they, on their main channel, H3 Productions, they made a video called Lies, Deception, and CSGO, and where they talked about this entire thing, and they brought up proof. They showed like the copyright for the site or whatever, like the papers of ownership or whatever, and these two guys' real names were on it as president and vice president. Now, the funny thing about this is they had kind of been outed by another YouTuber, I guess a couple days before, and T. Martin put out like a tweet or whatever, or like a video saying that when they found the site, they did not own it, and after using the site for a while and getting sponsorships and stuff, they bought into the site. And it kind of started to die down a little bit until H3 did some detective work and found the actual, like, I guess, documents of their public records of the site, and saw that these two guys actually started the site. So that was one giant lie. And I've also talked about a guy named Scarce, whose videos I watch. He's like a YouTube news guy, and I actually kind of like Scarce. It took me a while to actually, like, subscribe to his videos or to his channel, because I was watching his videos every day, but there was just something, like, I don't know, his personality is cool and everything, and he's very, like, he's very passionate about what he's doing, but a lot of times he seems kind of unprofessional. But it doesn't matter because it's like a gaming YouTube news thing. So I finally decided to subscribe to him because I like watching his stuff. Well, he also covered the story, and the lie that was told, that T. Martin said, you know, we bought into the site, was a lie told to Scarce. And Scarce got very upset when H3H3 put their stuff out because he was lied to by T. Martin. And so today, which I guess yesterday for you guys now, because it's snowballing and these guys are getting so much hate on their channel and dislikes on all their videos, and on it, also H3H3 being sued by the way, this is a side note, being sued because they're a reaction channel and they make fun of like shitty videos and stuff, and they're actually being sued by one of the people that they goofed on. So because they're being sued, a lot of YouTubers donated money to their cause because it's a very, very important thing. It's a very important cause on YouTube. Where am I? 30 jumps. Jesus fuck, I hate this area. It's a very big thing. It's one of those important cases for fair use that if they lose this case, it's going to give other people the balls to do the same thing, and it's not right. Like, it's fair use. Well, whatever. We're not going to get into that. But they started an organization called FUPA with all the money that they were donated. Like, they're not keeping the money. They're using what they need to get their defense, and then they're putting all the extra money because they got a ridiculous amount of donations. They're putting all this other money into like a fund to help out anyone who ever gets into this situation where somebody is wrongfully accusing them of copyright infringement and suing them. And in this, they have like 2 different lawyers that are very renowned that are helping him out. One of them, I forget his actual name, but he goes by the video game lawyer, and he helps out, this kind of thing. He tweeted out, because what T. Martin and Pro Syndicate said was that what they did was entirely legal, and they always made sure that what they were doing was legal. I think the line was, if it ever turned into something illegal, we would cease all activity. Well, this guy tweeted to them saying it definitely is illegal, and he's a lawyer, he specializes in this kind of thing, and he's reporting them to the FTC. So obviously they're going to have some problems with that, but it's been snowballing from there, and they've been digging themselves into holes, especially T. Martin, who put out a video, I guess, yesterday as an apology. Okay? It was a very short video, like 2.5 minutes or something. I didn't get to see it because it's been taken down since. But I saw this on Scarce's channel, and excuse me. And he talked about it in depth and showed like clips from it and stuff because he obviously saw it before it was taken down. But in the video, T. Martin apologizes for how everything got out of hand and everything, and
fuel scooping.
Just like generic little apologize. But in the video, he never actually apologized for what he did. He never actually apologized for lying and deceiving people. And so many big YouTubers have jumped on this, calling him scummy, and he's a scumbag, and there's, the worst apology on YouTube, and blah, blah, blah. So he ended up taking the video down because it was getting a ridiculous amount of dislikes and hate, and they're like hemorrhaging subscribers, and it's absolutely crazy. And they're actually, there might be legal action taken against these people, which is crazy because it was almost the perfect scam. Like, they created this website, this gambling website, which you guys know how gambling is. The house always wins. Like, you might get a good run or two here and there, but the house always ultimately wins. So gambling sites like this are a very good way for these guys to make money. And apparently, like, $2.3 billion industry or something like that. Not necessarily just their site, but all the sites combined, because there's a whole lot of them. There's like CSGO Wild, which the FaZe guys are into, CSGOLotto, which these guys are into. I know there's probably several other ones. I don't get into this stuff. I don't play CSGO, and I don't care about gambling. But it was almost, like I said, the perfect scam. Like, they create this site to make money. And then they coerce all of their, millions of subscribers that it's a good idea to go to this site because they found it and it was really cool, and they made so much money on it. And if you want to make money, you go to this site too. And then obviously when you go to the site, you're not going to be as successful as them because they own the site. They can manipulate the outcomes of these, because all it is like a coin toss. It's not a game or anything like that. You don't play poker or anything stupid like that. You put your skins up, somebody else puts their skins up, a coin is tossed, and whoever wins the coin toss wins all the stuff. So obviously while they're betting and making their videos, they can manipulate the outcome to always win. And that's what a lot of people, and as you can see the servers are going down, a lot of people are saying or are accusing them of that. And they have not one single time denied it. Even though they haven't come out and said, yes, we did that, they haven't denied it. And T. Martin was actually caught on stream one time doing a screen share where I guess he accidentally tabbed over to another page of that website, CSGOLotto, where it said like bot number 45 or something. The bot is what determines the outcome of the game. So obviously he was logged into that bot at the time, probably to like, I guess, manipulate the outcome. And you know what? I'm not saying that that's what he did. I don't want to get myself sued for slander or whatever. So I'm not saying that that's what he did, but it's very shady, right? So, I mean, with the idea that they could have been cheating and, not only showing their subscribers false senses of winning and making money and, how easy it can be to make money, but obviously they were playing against other people in these videos and they were taking their money by, potentially cheating. I know that one of the people who was featured, like not featured, but was an opponent of T. Martin in one of his videos is now suing him because he lost during the session, I guess, that apparently T. Martin was seen with the bot page or whatever. He's not, as far as I know, as far as I heard, he is now being sued by this guy who's saying that he was scammed. It's, if you're like me, guys, you don't play CSGO. Or even if you do play CSGO, maybe you don't care about this whole gambling thing, because I really don't care. And even if I did play CSGO, I wouldn't give a shit about the skins gambling and all that. I just play games to have fun. I was going to say I don't play games to make money, but here I am on a YouTube channel that is monetized. But you get what I'm saying. Like, I don't play these games so that I can go gamble with them. But, I mean, it's such a scam. Regardless of if they were manipulating the outcome or not, they owned the company. They owned the betting website. They didn't disclose this information. Now, one of their arguments was it's always been readily available. Like, we never hid it or anything like that. And I guess that's technically true, but who's going to go looking for the owner of this website to make sure it's not the person advertising for it? You know what I mean? And another one of the funny, really shady things was that after the H3H3 video came out, where he talked about the law and how you are required by law to indicate that you are being paid by these websites, or in this case you own the damn website. Right after that, he pointed out that they never put any of this in the descriptions of their videos, which they were supposed to do. The day after that, all of the videos had that in their description, and they were trying to say that it had always been there. But some internet savvy people who know how to check, like, I guess, I don't know how to do this. I didn't even know you could, but you can go and see earlier versions of these websites. You guys probably know how to do it, like archives or whatever. And they showed just 2 days before none of these videos actually had this on their website. So these guys were caught in so many lies. They are losing so many supporters, so many subscribers. They're getting so much hate, dislikes on all their videos. And you know what? To be honest, they deserve it. And I'm so glad that I don't participate in this kind of stuff. But anyway, the server is about to kick me off. So, if you like this video, go and hit that like button. It totally did not turn out to be a short video, like I said. If you want to see more videos of Elite Dangerous or any of the other videos that I've done, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you have anything to say, throw it down in the comments or hit me up on Twitter. That's at RestlessCorpse. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I'll see you guys in the next video.
Eject. 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 Eject.